Ew. Venusaur. Green, are you leaving me? How dare you? How dare you hopped up here like you loved me, and then you abandoned me like you didn't. It hurts. It hurts. I still love you though. Well, it's time to hit the old dusty stream. Well, gotta let the Discord know what we've got going on. We've got a live stream at everyone. What's up? At everyone. And I mean everyone. All right. And here's the link. Okie dokie, y'all. Wow. Welcome to 2026, huh? Is this my first stream of the year? No. Streamed on Thursday. I've already been live for 2026, you know, nothing special. Nothing special here besides the fact that I love you guys, you know. We're just vibing and having fun. Uh-huh. Got my predictions ready. Yeah, we're gonna do the Pokemon Tower. Oh, are we gonna get a Gengar? Or are we gonna get a Cubone? I kind of think I want to get the Cubone, actually. I think I would rather get Cubone. Crazy, I know, but thick club though. The thickest club, dude. I mean, come on. Can catch it in Sevalt Canyon as well. Sevalt Canyon. But that's a guaranteed Onyx encounter there. I'd rather do that. I'd rather, much rather do that. Meanwhile, Pokemon Tower. It's only a 10% chance to get Cubone at best. But we did it in Gen 1, so why not do it again, huh? Or I could just guarantee the ghost. I could just guarantee the ghost. Ghastly's good. I mean, Ghastly's good. You know, we're not mad about getting Ghastly. Ghastly's fine. Alright, I say we just go at it full odds, you know? Full odds. Go raw. Go in there raw. And see what happens. Yeah. We gotta get the self scope first, so we gotta take out Giovanni in the rocket corner. Let's see. Pokemon Tower. Cubone is only 4%, 5%. The top floor has the best odds for Cubone. Yeah. Okay, so repelling does not help me. find Cubone. Yeah, okay, cool. Understood. Let's get the party started. All right, what do? We bought Secret Power and taught it to Diglett instead of Mud Slap. Yep, I remember doing that. What else did we do? We left the store. This is why the review here isn't that helpful. We did take out Affinity, and then we left the tower. Like, obviously, we would leave the place that we were just in the previous story, right? But whatever. All right. Are there Pokemon in the oh shit, in the game corner? Actually, there are, right? Aren't there exploding Pokemon? No, I'm thinking of Gen 2. I think I'm thinking of Gen 2. Let me see. Don't lie to me now. Let's see. Team Rocket Hideout is the location. Rocket Hideout. Do you have any Pokemon in here? No. No, there's not a single Pokemon in Rocket Hideout. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna hatch an egg in Rocket Hideout, actually. That's cool. Ooh, we gotta pick like an evil Pokemon to be hatching in the Rocket Hideout, right? That would be fun to figure that out. Who should we hatch down there? Anyway, yeah, I say I repel all the way to the top floor, because then the odds of Cubone go up by 10%, by 1%. It's 1%, but hey, maybe that 1% will be just enough. So 75% Ghastly, 15% Haunter, 10% Cubone. Pokemon Tower, floor, 7th floor. Yeah. Might need a lot of repels, but we'll see. I'll give it 30 minutes for the prediction. Why not, you know? Give it some time. If you're over on YouTube, you guys, unfortunately I don't have a way to have predictions running on YouTube chat, but you can head over to my Twitch channel, LSteeler, and gamble and guess what Pokemon we're gonna catch. And if you get it correct, then congratulations, you know? You get to nickname the Pokemon. Ideally. Now let's get Weepinbell off the team. He's not Weepinbell anymore. It's gonna be a Mankey right there. Let's see, Sue Bird. Oh, we do have Diglett. Right. Righto, we do have the Diglett. Instead of Beedrill? I guess for the Pokemon Tower that makes sense, but for Rocket Hideout? I guess for Rocket Hideout it also makes sense. I think I'll get... Oh, okay, I'll kick Meowth off the team for the Diglett. Because Meowth's just there to hang out and pick up items for me, you know what I mean? Diglett dig. You know? Diglett dig. Trio. Alright. Sweetness. Excuse me. good. Yeah. Just for the rocket hideout will kick me out. But when we get to Pokemon Tower, I say, yeah, let it rip, you know? Oh, I can put Jolene back on the team. Yes. Yeah. Alright, Beedrill, calm down. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Eradicate. Actually, I think Eradicate is better than Mankey, for sure. And I'm not gonna evolve it until it learns Cross Chop in a few levels. So, yeah. Alright, well, Eradicate, you got one more chance to prove that you're useful. To prove that you're not trash, Jolene. Okay? Don't let me down. Please. Okay. Okay. Let's get in there. This reminds me of Pokemon Stadium minigames. Yeah, this remix sounds a lot like the Stadium remix. That's very fun for me. I enjoy that. Oh yeah, let me get the free coins. Who got the free coins in here? Old man, surely you got some? No, you don't. What about you, old man? You got some free coins for me? Who am I getting from Celadon Diamond? Hey, buddy. Hello, lucky friend. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna wait on it. I'm really not sure. I really kind of like the idea of Porygon, actually. But, you know, or even, I don't know, Dratini, no. Well, we don't have Salamence, so, like, this would be really our only chance to get a Dragon type. Well, we do have Kingdra, actually. I take that back, too. Yeah, I do have Kingdra. So, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of good options, but there's not one clear, like, incredible, like, you have to pick this kind of deal, right? The closest I could think is maybe the Eevee. Like, Jolteon and Vaporeon, I think, both are insane in a lot of ways and would help me out in a lot of ways. With, like some of the Pokemon Colosseum post-game fights. Yeah. Like, the baton passing would be really, really good to have. But, I don't know, man. I don't know. Porygon 2 would be fun because it's bulky. It's got a fun ability with Trace. Picking up all the coins that are dropped here. The freebie coins. Hey, Matt! We're not doing the game corner. We're doing the hideout, for sure. But doesn't this music remind you guys of the minigames in Stadium? This remix sounds a lot like the Pokemon Stadium remix. So, it's fun. It's fun for me. Enjoying it. There we go. I got that one. I think I have all of the dropped coins now. I'm looking at a map on Bulbapedia. Yeah. Also, we do have a prediction up already. Oh, this is where you print the Pokemon onto the back of your card. So you can put the sprites of what's in your team on the back down there where the 6 Pokeballs are. I don't know, it only costs 50. I might as well, just for funsies. I bet a lot of people didn't even talk to this thing. I'll do normal, because I want them to be colored. Yeah. And then on the back of my card now, there they are. There's the team that I currently have, anyway. We'll come back and fix it once we have, like, a final team. But, yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of interesting picks here. Dratini's interesting. Abra is interesting because we can get Mr. Mime for it. And Mr. Mime also has Baton Pass. Eevee is pretty good. Eevee is also interesting because there's so many natures that can be good for it. And you just change your evolution based on what the stats ended up being. That's probably the smartest pick. I think the smart thing to do would just be take the Eevee. You know, I didn't take it in Gen 1 or Gen 2. I bought Clefairy in Gen 1 and I bought Abra in Gen 2. Maybe it's time to buy the Eevee, huh? Anyway, we gotta fight this guy. He's blocking the poster here. Oh shit, hold on. You're too frail to be fighting that. Get the intimidating gigantic fish up there. You guys have a good weekend, huh? What's going on with y'all? By the way, Matt and Diamond, I did send an invite to another a Pokemon Go mission for the weekly mission. This time it's been 150 Pokestops. So that one should be pretty quick, I think. Pretty easy. I'll knock a lot of it out tomorrow. Yeah. The Team Rocket hideout might be discovered. I better tell boss. Yeah, so if you didn't move, if you hadn't moved at all, I would never find this, right? But you walk into the nether over here like, where'd he go? I don't know. Hey, I switched behind the poster. Let's push it. Never not push a button, guys. You're so useful contributing your 2 Pokestops. Hey, man, as long as it lets us remote trade sometime in the future, I'm good with that. By the way, Diamond, is there anything in particular that you'd want a lucky trade? Like any mirror trades or anything you've been searching for? Because I might have you covered. I might have something that you want. Okay, yeah, this Diglett is way too fucking frail. I can't beat anything in here. Even the Coughings. Yeah, the Coughings float, so I can't even Earthquake them. Diglett is a mistake, actually. Hold on. Bringing Diglett is a mistake. You have to think about it? Yeah, no problem. But start thinking about it, you know? Dude, are there any Mucks here or any Ekans? No, not really. Giovanni's gonna use Onyx, Rhyhorn, and Kangaskhan. Yeah. Kangaskhan's a little scary, but I got a Gyarados now. Maybe I won't have to. You believe in the Cub? In the Cub? Oh, the Cubone! Are you betting on Cubone over here? Dude, I'd love to get Cubone. Not gonna lie, right now, I would prefer Cubone. Thick Club, dude? Are you kidding me? Holy shit, we would just... Okay, if we get Cubone... If we get Cubone from the tower, I think the decision for Celadon City has been made for me at that point, and I pick Jolteon. And we just have to do Baton Pass Agility and go bamboozle. Well, the thing is, in the post-game, once we get to the Sevi Islands, I can still catch Gengar. There's a location over there where Ghastly is guaranteed. So I'd rather get the Cubone now, and then I can guarantee the Ghastly for like post-game stuff later. Because there's one other location where I can get Cubone, but the odds are not very good anyway there, and I'd rather catch the Steelix there. It's Onyx, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that's the idea. Like, I'd rather get Cubone here, and I can guarantee Ghastly later, rather than get Ghastly now, and probably not get a Cubone, period. Unless, there's a Shadow Marowak, I think. Yeah, there's a Shadow Marowak in XD. Oh, I need more freaking potions. Let's go buy some potions before we go downstairs. Yeah, there's a Shadow Marowak, but like, I'd rather just catch it now, you know? Where the hell's the store? Oh, duh, it's the department store. I'm like, where's the Pokemart in Celadon? There is none. There is no Pokemart in Celadon. Is Thick Club just a held item? Yeah. So we would just teach something Thief and just keep trying to run into Cubones until we steal it. You know? So it would be guaranteed, like, it would just take time for me to grind that out, but eventually I would get it. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. You don't buy super potions in Celadon. You go in the elevator, okay? Hop in that elevator. You say, take me to the top floor, please. And then we tell them that, hey, we're a little thirsty here. I'm a little thirsty. Open up. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to get fresh water. We want lemonade. Lemonade, the most efficient healing item ever. Until they nerfed it. I think they nerfed it in Gen 6. When did they nerf the drinks, guys? Because lemonade used to be 80 HP, and I think now it's like 60 or something. I don't know. I just know that lemonade and soda pop and fresh water are nowhere near as good as they used to be. Back in my day, if your Pokemon was injured, you would just give them something to drink, and that would perk them right up, getting like half fresh waters. I don't mean to. It's just hard not to mash. Yep, there it is again. Because the dialogue box pops up immediately. Lemonade was 80 until Gen 7 when it was reduced to... Okay, so it's Gen 7 when they nerfed it, you know? Yeah. I don't know why they would do that. And then, Hyper Potion, it used to be 120 and now it's 200, right? That one makes a lot of sense to me. Like, there would be a point in the end of every game where it felt like the only potion that was worth using was Max Potion. Oh, it started at 200? I got it backwards? Never mind, they fucking nerfed the shit out of it. It started at 200 and now it's 120. See, now, I'm talking about now in the new games, you like, either I have to Max Potion or I have to, no matter what, use 2 potions to heal my guys up. Anyway, let me talk to these guys up here. Is there anything going on? My sister is a trainer, believe it or not, but she's so immature she drives me nuts. Oh, you're a move tutor, aren't you? I'm thirsty. I want something to drink. Oh. Wait, you still give TMs in this game? Hold on, fresh water. Yay, fresh water. Thank you. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, these TMs suck. Yeah. Alright, well, whatever. We'll get them. Let me get the soda pop. 200 is overkill for the entire main campaign. I agree with you. But if you're doing the post game, for anything, it's, you know, when you're in that level 60, 70, 80, you have to Max Potion or use multiple potions. I guess I'm talking from like a Pokemon ZA perspective because, you know, I just played that. I was like, man, these potions kind of suck. Safeguard. Yeah, it's just the protective moves. Okay, I mean, they're not bad. They're not awful. Safeguard kind of is, but they're not awful. It's just that, you know, it's not Gen 1 where you get Rock Slide and fucking Ice Beam and, I forget what the third one is. But you get Rock Slide and Ice Beam from this little girl up here just because she's thirsty. Like my favorite NPC in the game. 34 lemonades. Hopefully that's enough. You know, I don't know. I might have to hop back. Tri-Attack. That's right. Nice, man. Yeah, Tri-Attack was the other one. Which is also pretty good. Not amazing. It's just like not many Pokemon can use that in Gen 1, but mainly you just put it on Dodrio, in my opinion. Hopefully you have a Dodrio. Yeah, stab Tri-Attack from Dodrio, and you're like, haha, my bird just froze you. Get fucked. I'm like, what the? Yeah. Good stuff, man. I think it's like Dodrio, Magneton. Obviously, because they're both 3. I think Doug Trio as well. There's a lot of trio Pokemon in Gen 1. But who actually learns Tri-Attack in Gen 1? Tri-Attack doesn't have the secondary. Oh shit, you're right. I think? No, surely it had it, right? Nope, it doesn't in Gen 1. You're also correct on that as well. Man, I don't know shit, huh? In Gen 2 it gets it. Let's see. In Gen 1 you can tutor it to Clefairy, Jigglypuff, not Dugtrio. Interesting. Abra, why would you do that? Slowpoke, no. Doduo. Shelter, okay. Drowsy, Chansey, Staryu, Porygon, and Mewtwo. Okay, you're really only using that on Dodrio, actually, in Gen 1. So I guess it's not that good of a TM, specifically in Gen 1. Oh yeah, you did recently play Gen 1, yeah, so it's fresh in your brain. That big brain of yours, it's good. I'm glad. It's very easy to get confused on intergenerational differences. Because a lot of stuff gets reused, but a lot of stuff does not. Alright! Time for the best epic dungeon music maybe ever. Like, this song fucking slaps, you guys. And I will not hear anything otherwise. Like, this song is really fucking good. Alright, hello, sir. You broke into Team Rocket's operation? What nerve? Your Stadium 1 already had a 100% save file? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you lost Game Boy Tower, though. I mean, yeah, dude. If I were you... Okay, because my save file was, like, halfway completed, my cartridge. Not from me. But I did not wipe it, I just redid the things that I personally didn't do. So that I could keep the Game Boy Tower, you know? Game Boy Tower is easy to unlock in Stadium 1, though. Like, you don't even have to do round 2 to get Dodrio Tower. So you just have to do... I forget which cup it is, but you do the Master Ball version of it. Or maybe it's the level 100, the Prime Cup. And then you do Elite Four. Elite Four gives you one of the towers as well. So, yeah. Hey, JD, what's up? Hey, howdy. Happy Monday. How we doing, buddy? Happy 2026. Happy New Year. It's not too late to say Happy New Year to someone, right? I feel like it doesn't matter when you see somebody. If it's in the month of January and you see them for the first time in the month of January, or you haven't seen them in a while and it's still January, you owe them a Happy New Year. You know what I mean? Once you get into February, at that point you cut it off. You cut off the Happy New Year wishes. Now it's just everyone's in the same year together. It's not new anymore. We've been through a month, but right now it still feels pretty fresh. So Happy New Year, or yeah. You brainstormed a team for Stadium 2's cups, and you're liking what you came up with? Oh, drop the knowledge on me right now, Matt, and then I will judge the hell out of you. Let's do it, huh? The freshness wears off for sure. I say, like, it's gone by the third week of January usually, but I think it's still forgivable to say Happy New Year until then. Let's see. Espeon, Houndoom, Heracross, Kingdra, Steelix, Snorlax. That's a pretty solid team, actually. Pretty solid. I'm looking at, like, the type weaknesses and all that. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's a really solid team. It's almost entirely Gen 2, which is cool. The only thing that you would maybe replace if you wanted to go strictly Gen 2 is you could do Blissey instead of Snorlax, depending on how you feel about Blissey, you know? Not everybody's a Blissey fan. That's fair. Boss said you could see ghosts with the Sylph Scope. 3 fighting weaknesses. Yeah, okay, that's so... My team, I don't know if you remember, but in Stadium 2, my team also had pretty bad fighting weaknesses. But Steelix, I mean, is Steelix even really weak to fighting? Like, he's going to survive literally every fighting move that exists. But he might get 2-hit KO'd by, like, Cross Chop. Actually, maybe he could get crit by Cross Chop and die. I doubt it, though. I doubt. Yeah. Bling bling. Quick Claw Explosion, you're a bastard, dude, but I respect it. Yeah. If I weren't Nuzlocking everything, I think I would have done the same with my Steelix. Just be like, you know what? If I'm between a rock and a hard place, it's time to let it rip and just explode. Yeah. Or if how's your new year? How'd you bring it in, buddy? Everything good? How'd the start of the new year go? Ooh, and you're picking Ghastly. Respect. I'm gonna pick Haunter then. I'll make sure Haunter has some points on it, so that you guys can win some more. Yeah, my New Year's gone pretty well. Actually, I do have a bit of news. A little bit of a thing. I buzzed my hair yesterday. I got a straight buzz cut right now, bro. And I gotta be honest, I've never been uglier in my life. I think this is my rock bottom of attraction. I buzzed my hair, and I think I look like shit, you know? But the cool thing about hair is that it does grow. It does grow back, and I am not proud. I'm not proud at all of what I did. I'm going to wear a hat exclusively whenever I leave the house until it comes back to a reasonable length. Holy shit, the spin tiles are fast in this game. Oh my god. I'm used to Gen 1 where I still would be sliding right now. But here we are. Okay. Yeah, buzz my hair and it's just I'm ugly now. But that's okay. I'll get my groove back. Speaking of groove, Chelsea, I appreciate Chelsea. See, she's a good partner. She does the right thing. I was not gonna say that she's lying. Yeah, Chelsea thinks it looks hot. I really appreciate and love her for that, because I do not feel good about myself right now visually, but it grows back, you know. It's not a big deal. I just think it looks awful. It's an adjustment for sure. So part of it is just, yeah, getting used to it. But yeah, you know, I don't look any different with the hat on. Exactly, and that's why the hat will never leave my head again until we're in a, you know, safe place with the length there. Yeah, it doesn't look. It's just like the front of my. I feel like I feel like my face needs the framing of hair to, like, I don't know, balance it out or something. I don't know. I mean, again, I'm used to myself having hair ever since I was a toddler. Literally, I've never had my hair this short ever in my life since I was a baby, you know? So it's a lot to get used to, but yeah. Looks weird, at the very least. Also, the cool thing about buzzing your hair is, like, you can see where all the hair is dying. That's always fun. You're like, oh, that shit's real sparse right there. That's interesting. Yeah, and I thought about that too, Diamond. I thought about telling people at work or whatever, like, if they ask. Like, yeah, it's because I bet someone that the Steelers wouldn't win, and they did, and so the bet was I had to buzz my hair. That kind of thing. But, no, really, it was just, my friends were all getting haircuts, and I was like, I need a haircut. And they're like, you should buzz it. And I was like, and everyone was like, yeah. And I was like, all right, why not? It grows back, either way. And then I looked at it, and my first reaction was, wow. But I mean, it was not. I mean, I looked bald, but that was because of the camera lighting and stuff. But the good thing is I don't look bald. I mean, there's definitely hair. Maybe not as much as I'd like. Yeah. But anyway, the hat will stay on. I don't know. Maybe I'll forget and like rub my hair or something. But yeah, I'm real sensitive about it right now, guys. If you bully me, I will ban your ass. Okay. I'll kick that ass out of here. I'm kidding. Anyway, don't talk shit on my Beedrill, Matt, okay? We love Queen Bee, the Beedrill. This Beedrill has 31 attack IV, okay? It's max attack. She is buzzing. Not playing around. I do have fly on this guy, right? Yeah. I think I might switch in Super. Strictly because there's coughings coming up and they might blow up. Okay, yes, I was still complaining about Jolene. But the problem I'm having right now is that my alternatives to Raticate are a Mankey, that I'm keeping a Mankey for cross chop, and a Meowth, that I'm keeping a Meowth for pickup. You know, so it's like, at least it's fully evolved. Like it's still better than my 6th best option. And Diglett is Diglett, but it's about to evolve and it'll be decent at that point. Or can coughing not even explode yet? I think maybe these trainers don't have explosion either. Because the guy outside of Rock Tunnel did not have explosion. Decent, but still frail. Yeah. Yeah, I just want something with ground moves. Really. Self-scope? I don't know where it is. Alright, motherfucker. Am I supposed to check these computers or anything? It's all complicated words and numbers that make no sense. It's a blueprint of some sort. It's filled with diagrams and text. Lights in different colors are flashing on and off. You guys remember? It's a telephone. Better not use it. You guys remember when you could check like random sprites and like they would actually respond and like have a little flavor text description for you? This is the good shit right here. I could prank call Giovanni using this phone. Yeah, I could do something with it. All right. I don't need the lift key yet. Okay, I do need the lift key yet. Oh, right. We gotta go to the other floor up here. Okay. Jeez. Yeah, we gotta go down this staircase. Okay. I think maybe we heal our Queen Bee. She's my queen and my bee. Yeah, I'm really enjoying Beedrill in this run. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels right. Brick Break does do a lot of the heavy lifting. Brick Break goes hard. We got word from upstairs that you were coming. You would think that I'd get jumped or something, but they're just waiting around for me, you know? I appreciate that. They're respectful. Alright, I'm gonna chop them up. Running out of brick breaks here. I guess I won't need many, though. I'm gonna keep breaking. Breaking bricks. Shit and bricks. Come on, cut. I'm gonna get seismic costs for it. Of course. Level 32 Beedrill. It's too bad this thing doesn't learn any good moves after this point. Like, imagine if it learned something really good after this. I'm talking like Sludge Bomb naturally or something. You know, I don't want to use a TM on a Beedrill. At least not a one-time use TM. But like, yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Oh, wow, it's been 30 minutes already? Alright, we're locked in on the predictions here. Ghastly, Haunter, Cubone. It's been 30 minutes already? Jeez. That makes sense. Alright, Frustration. If we get a Pokemon to hate us, that move is going to be really nice. Where do I even get Return in this game? I have no clue where you would find Return. Let's see. I want this item. Candy. Go back. Alright, and then we do this one. Hello, sir. Stop meddling in Team Rocket's affairs or else. Are there no female rocket grunts? None of these grunts are female, huh? That's weird, dude. That's a weird, like, carryover from Gen 1. Because Gen 2 has female grunts. But because this is copied from Gen 1, and all the Gen 1 grunts are male, because they're all just one trainer class, I guess it's just not a thing. Returns on Route 12? Hell yeah, we're almost there. Oh, that reminds me, I never did the trainers on Route 11. Huh. I should go back and do those. Route 11 optional as hell. Hello, Raticate. Oh shit, he's quick attacking me. Break him. Break his brakes. Oof, taken down. You know, this is kind of a level curve problem right now that I'm feeling. You know, by the time you fight Surge, you should be stronger than all of these guys anyway. And then you still have to go through... Oh, black glasses. And then you still have to go through Rock Tunnel and all of that and get all of that experience. So anytime you show up to Rocket Hideout, like, you're pretty much always like 5 levels higher than everything by default, even if you do this first when you get to Celadon. And Rocket Boss Giovanni here is level 25, 24, and 29. So, like, I guess the Kangaskhan can be kind of a hard fight if you don't have a rock type. But, which I don't, but, yeah. Hey, Laura! Woo! Happy New Year! I think it's the first time I've seen you in the new year, 2026. Hope you brought it in style and happiness and joy. Okay, this guy definitely drops the lift key. Ain't no way he doesn't. Let's see here. Let me use Jolene real quick. Let's put some of this XP. The elevator doesn't work. Who has the lift key? Bitch, you do, I think. If I remember right. Hyperfang it. The fact that coughing has levitate is so fucking annoying in a in-game playthrough. It really is. The only thing that it's weak to is Psychic. And Psychic is not the most common typing around. Like, there's a lot of Psychic types in Gen 1, but they're not all very common, is the problem. We'll be able to get a Slowpoke at some point, though. Oh no, I dropped the lift key! He just shit it out! Well, let me pick it up! Oh, yeah. Thanks, sir. Okay, now we can use the elevator. Oh wait, isn't Giovanni just sitting over here? Hold on, can we see him? Yep, there he is! Giovanni minding his own business. He just sitting on his couch. Enjoying the couch. Is he sitting on the ass crack of the couch? Who sits in the middle of a couch like that? Surely there's cushions, right? Who, in an empty, long couch like that, who sits in between the cushions? That's an insane psychotic behavior, which explains maybe why Giovanni is a villain after all, huh? Jeez. Anyway, yeah, iconic line. He be plotting an evil plan. Yeah, he sure is. Okay. So now we can take the elevator from down here. God, these spin tiles are insanely fast. Sounds like Yellow's being a bad boy with Chelsea. I might need to punish him. Yep, he's still being a bitch. Chelsea's getting mad at him. Ah, he's on the table. That's Yellow's favorite thing to do, is be on the table, you know? He's just a bad, bad boy. Alright, let's see, on the first floor... Let me use a little bit of skull. Do a little bit of skull fuckery. Yeah. Are you lost, you little mouse? That's a weird thing to say to an 11-year-old, bro. That's not cool. That's really weird. You don't be calling little kids mice. Little mouse. Like, what the fuck? What are you then? A big cat? Hell no. Trying to Tom and Jerry this shit? Please. That's what the soldier at the beginning of Howl's Moving Castle says? Oh, really? Huh. Speaking of Howl's Moving Castle, I wasn't there for the whole movie, but I watched a Studio Ghibli movie last night. Oh, nice paralysis. It's the, which one? When Marnie Was There is what it's called. I'd never heard of this movie before in my life. When Marnie Was There. Studio Ghibli. Yeah, it's an interesting movie. It's about how this, like, teenage girl falls in love with her grandma, you know? It's like, whoa. That's crazy. People did not like it. Yeah, because it was like, they're either mad that she's her grandma, spoilers by the way, they're mad that she's the grandma, or they're mad that that they're fucking, you know, they're in love, or that they're not, you know, it's I thought it was fine. It was a sweet story, like, just a little thing. Oh my god, I am so close to evolving. You're right, Matt. Holy shit. Let me just switch train this motherfucker right here. Damn it, never mind. I already beat that guy. This guy says dissing. You're dissing Team Rocket, aren't you? That's weird. Just weird to see that in a Pokemon game. They use the word dissing. Is Basement 3 not have an elevator? I guess not. There's no stop there. Now we're here. Colosseum. Okay, is this where... Yeah, this is where the guy is. Yeah. Alright, I guess we'll get some XP for Diglett, and then it'll be a little Dugtrio. I know you! You ruined our plans at Mount Moon! Yeah, I thought the movie was cute when Marnie was there. I don't understand why she's blonde, though. Like, I'm just wondering, like, is she supposed to be a white lady? Oh, okay. Or she's... Oh. Yeah, she's European. Okay, this is chat. Yeah, alright. And then, oh, and that explains, there's a scene in the game, or in the movie where, like, one of the classmates is like, wow, she has blue eyes. And so, they were kind of hinting at the relationship even then.
Yeah.
Oh, see what they did there. Wow. Everybody knows if you have blue eyes, you're European, huh? Or European adjacent, right, guys? There's several trainers who literally say they've seen you. Yeah, even though it's not the same trainer, obviously. Because you could skip, you know, whoever. And, like, they don't have names in this game, so, like, there's no way to know or prove, like, who they were. Totally. The one that always gets me is the first bug trainer on Route 3. Is like, hey, I saw you in the forest. I'm like, I don't think you did, bro. I don't think you did. But this is all just a remnant of like when trainers didn't have their own names. They all just had trainer classes. So there was no difference between them individually. It was just their teams. But yeah, we know better than that, right, chat? I have paralysis heal, right? Or I better have paralysis heal, or I'm going to lose it. Hey, Stephanie! Stephanie, you're gonna have 2 new siblings, dog. Here we go. Big Stephanie. There's 3 Stephanies now, and they're all angry. Stephanie. Sand Tomb, that's hilarious. No. Sand Tomb is one of those moves that I think should be eliminated from the face of the earth. Did it get dexited? I hope it did. I really hope Sand Tomb got dexited, because fuck that move. Why would you ever use Sand Tomb? Let's see. We do have paralyzed heals, thank gosh. Yeesh. And then, Stephanie, are you strong enough to fight this next thing? Yeah, well, no, probably not, actually. They're gonna intimidate. And it's a calm-natured Dugtrio. God damn it, dude, you know? Magnitude? Well... Yeah, surely we can beat Ekans at least. We'll give Stephanie a chance. We'll see how far it goes. How can you not see the beauty of our evil? Well... define beauty. You know? 9 of 210 right now. Oh, 4? Never mind. I did the weakest magnitude you could do. Then I got leered. Now I'm in 1-hit KO range of this Ekans, guys. Because I'm a damn Dugtrio. JK. Alright, we got the KO. Good job, Stephanie. Alright, now let's probably just tuck you in your ball real quick. Sandshoe. Yeah, I don't know about... I mean, does it know Slash yet? If it knows Slash, I'm a little worried. Well, let's just do this. Let's send out the Gyarados. We'll send out the big guns. Okay, we'll be smart about this. Oh, chat, Matt or Diamond or even Laura, did any of you do Piplup Community Day yesterday? Y'all, I think I've gotten a confession to make. I've really been warming up to the Piplup evolutionary line and Empoleon in particular. I think they might be my favorite Gen 4 starters now. You haven't been doing Go for a while? Yeah, I know. You've never opened my fucking gift and you've never sent me a fucking... No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I figure. Everybody takes a break. Ooh, nice crit. But yeah, dude, Empoleon, he kind of slaps. It's still the only water steel type ever. Period. They never did that again. I guess they thought Empoleon was so perfect, there was no need to do it again, you know? One of those kind of things. The shiny's pretty good. I liked the shiny. I got like 10 Piplup shinies, probably. Maybe more than that. I got a hundo because I cheat and use a map that tells me where the hundos are. Hell yeah. You know, so it was good. It was good. It was a good session for me. Good round. Good Pokemon Go hunting day. Alright, guys, look. This guy is sitting on the ass crack of the couch. I don't understand who sits on a couch like that. Does he even... Can I even make a move? I guess he'll just go away. How about this? How about I sit on the couch with him? Now this looks a little bit better, but then you're wondering, like, why aren't we sitting on opposite sides of this couch here? Why Why is he a little close to me? I mean, that's a good question. Maybe it's because he's a villain? I don't know. Alright, let's beat him up.
So, I must say, I am impressed you got here. Team Rocket captures Pokemon from around the world. They're important tools for keeping our criminal enterprise going. I am the leader, Giovanni. For your insolence, you will feel a world of pain.
Battle for the couch. Yeah, that's what we're doing. This is for couch rights. Alright, he sent out the Onyx. I got bad news for you. Wow, and my Ivysaur is even faster. That's great, you know. We got enough speed EVs to outspeed the Onyx. 29. Sweet Scent. LOL. Actually, that move is kind of useful for RNG manipulation, but we're not going to mess with that right now. We'll say no. And then Rhyhorn. I would love... This is one Pokemon right here that I've never used in a Nuzlocke, and I think I would love it. I think I would really enjoy using a Rhyhorn. But I never get to. It's Golems and Steelixes all the way down. And I love Steelix, don't get me wrong. But sometimes you want to mix it up a little bit, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just want to try something new. Alright, we fucking missed the Leech Seed. That's great. Tail Whipped. I'm going to do a little bit of Intimidate pivoting right now. Let's just weaken the Kangaskhan a bit, because it does have Mega Punch. So it can hit pretty hard. You don't think you've ever used Rhyhorn? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of rare. I can't think of a single game where Rhyhorn is actually, like, common. Okay, I'll give you that. Actually, the evolution being so late is pretty bad. Yeah, that's totally fair. Dude, is Dragon Rage going to do more damage than Secret Power now? It sure does. Tail Whip again. Kangaskhan blocks. Stop whipping me with your tail. Who's the tankiest switch-in I have? Oh, Fearow, actually. Yeah, Fearow's tankier than Ivysaur now. Okay. Get in there, Sue Bird. Still okay. This guy's tail whipped like 6 times. I'm gonna fly. Oh, now you decide to Mega Punch. It was gonna crit on that turn, that's why. Oh, he lived! Okay, buddy. Tail whipped again for some reason. Yay, we win. Secret Power. Alright, Giovanni. You know what that means. You gotta get off the couch. This is my couch now. Get off the crack of the couch. It's my couch. Let me show you how to sit on a couch. Kangaskhan's one of those mons you get scared of. It is scary for early game. Or mid-game, I guess, is what this is. It's not bad for mid-game. Mirror Move is a hilarious move. And it's not like we have amazing moves already. We're going to learn Mirror Move just for funsies. Yeah, doesn't Kangaskhan have 100 attack? 95 attack, close. Yeah. No, it's got decent stats. Kangaskhan's got decent stats. What? This can't be! Excuse me. I see that you raised Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again. When he leaves. Oh, there's no crack! Oh my god, you guys, I can't believe it. There's no crack on this couch. It's just one big-ass couch. It's just one contiguous cushion. I've never seen a couch like this in my life. I guess he really does have money to be putting fucking super couches put together like that. Alright, I respectfully take back everything I said about the couch, Giovanni. You know what? You can sit on that however you want. Alright, so we have the Silph Scope. That means we can go to the Pokemon Tower. And unlike Gen 1, none of this is skippable. You have to do this. You can't skip the Marowak fight or anything else. So, yeah. Let's get over there. Oh, I can fly now, by the way. Why don't we just fly to Lavender? Oh, weird. It's like a free roaming cursor. I'm used to having to cycle through like up down. All right, let's heal. Let's switch the team as well a little bit. Because Raticate's going to be completely useless in the Lavender Tower. It literally cannot hit a Ghastly or a Haunter at all. It has Dig and normal moves, and that's it. Now, Meow Mix is interesting because it's a normal type, so it's immune to the ghost moves. But it does have dark type moves to hit the ghosts with. But the special attack is ass, so I should only use it if I'm confident that none of the Ghastly or Haunter can fight back and hit me. And I think the only thing they could do is confuse my Meowth. Oh, I guess they could curse it as well. Ooh, and then they could Mean Look. Oh, no, never mind. Mean Look doesn't come until much later. So they'll know Lick. Maybe Lick. They'll know Spite, Curse, Nightshade, and probably Confuse Ray. Oh, this Dugtrio is going to be kind of worthless here. Yeah, it can't hit Ghastly at all. I should kick him out too. I'll put Mankey in, I guess. I mean, it could Rock Tomb, I get. Ew, I don't like the sound of that either. I don't know. We got Weeping Bell, but I mean, all I could do is I mean, that's both moves are resisted. Ew. I could bring Pidgeotto back, right? Teach it Fly. And dude, I could actually, that makes the most sense right now. I should just put the Pidgeotto back in my party as like a backup option, or you know, XP sponge or whatever, however you want to put it. Yeah, ew, 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 dude. I'm just gonna say it. My encounters this run have been absolute ass. Right? Do we all agree? I mean, this has been trash. Not one special encounter at all. Like, with rare odds.
What's the matter, trainer?
Well, the matter is that I'm just getting unlucky with these fucking Pokemon. Zubat, the most common thing. 2 Weedles, in a way, right? Rat, obviously. 3 Pidgeys, obviously. I mean, those are the commons. This is guaranteed. This... It was either this or Abra or another one of these fucking common things. But we have the Grass Starter, so we don't even care about the Weeping Bell, really. Mankey, okay, Mankeys are one good encounter. And it's not even good right now because I refuse to evolve it. I just want it to cross-chop, you know? I just want it to be able to cross-chop stuff. I'm not asking for a lot. It's level 31. Okay, it's almost there. Kind of. And then these guys, you know, this is guaranteed. This is a second Weedle. This is pretty common. This, you know, the Meowth and the Mankey are my 2 favorite encounters so far. And they're Meowth and Mankey. Like, we're not really cooking with Meowth and Mankey, you know what I'm saying? But that's okay. I mean, there's a lot of guaranteed encounters that are really good. Snorlax will show up here in a bit. Yeah, we'll be fine. It's not a skill issue, guys. I just have a plan, okay? Anyway, this game's easy enough that, I mean, the guaranteed encounters are fine. I'm just saying we haven't really gotten lucky. We haven't gotten a good encounter. Nothing to pop off with, like, oh my god, we got the... I don't know. I don't know what it would be a pop-up. I did skip a few encounters too. Like, I didn't do Route 11. I didn't do Rock Tunnel. So yeah, I mean, you know, bird running coming. Is this not the bird run? I mean, look at this big bird right here. That's a bird type. Let's see. How about I lead with Meow Mix? Yeah. I think I'm going to lead Meow Mix. And we're going to repel to the 7th floor because that gives us an extra 1% chance at the Cubone. So instead of 9% Cubone, it becomes, you guessed it, 10% Cubone. Also, Haunter becomes a little bit more common too. Not that I really want the... I think I'd rather catch it as a Ghastly. It doesn't matter, actually. I take it back. It really doesn't matter how you catch it. Let's see. The highest level in the tower is 25. And we can easily repel that. How many repels do I have? 10? 10 should be enough. I think 10's enough. Yeah, we'll be good. Alright, let's get in there. Let's get spooky with it. And we'll do the actual encounter for the predictions when we get to the top floor. I think top floor. This is 2nd floor. Hello, ma'am. Even we could not identify the wayward ghosts. A Sylph Scope might be able to unmask them. Yep, you got it, ma'am. I have it in my pocket right here. Wow! They are hotboxing the shit out of this cemetery, dude. Whoa! This is crazy. Where did all this fog come from? Alright, turn the repel on. Hello. Okay, and then I think the thing is all the trainers here are like possessed or something. I mean, look at how crazy she looks. Jesus Christ, Patricia, chill. You're looking mad sus right now, man. Alright, how much damage does it do? Well, I guess we're never gonna know because I crit. At least we know it was around half. Minimum half. That's really good. So Meowmix should be able to clear this whole dungeon out, actually. These crazy ladies. Sheesh. I mean, literally, they have 1 pixel for their pupil. Bite for the flinch. Another crit? Meowth, this is not Gen 1, dog. You're popping off too hard. Back-to-back bite crits? Shout out to the Give Me Blood trainer. Yeah, she's a freak for real, dude. Sorry, I was possessed. The others above, they must have been possessed. Yeah, like, who's possessing you, ladies? It's clearly not Team Rocket doing this, so why are you possessed in the first place? I don't know. They never explain this. Unexplained mysteries. Yeah, she's definitely possessed. That or she is... I'm interrupting something right now. Anyway, Challenger Hope here. Am I going to get a 3rd crit in a row? No way. No shot. Let me see how much damage this really does. Okay. Very good. Oh, but we got the flinch, so GG. This Meowth is just unstoppable against these Ghastly, apparently. I'm going to get hacks one way or another. Whoa, I'm saved! Yeah, beating them in a Pokemon battle, like, defeats the curse, I guess? Yeah, I don't know. Sure. Alright, let's go up these stairs. Keep an eye on Repel. Be cursed with me! Quah! So the ladies can curse other people. Do you think maybe it was just like they had a curse party and just all took turns cursing each other and themselves? I don't know. I do want to shout out Ghastly's sprite in this game. I think it looks very good. Confused, Ray, of course. I think the sprite looks very good. Pidgeotto can do this, actually. Spite, get wrecked. Oh yeah, Pidgeotto can handle this. Oh man, I forgot to teach it Fly. Let's teach it Fly real quick. this fight. Oh no, my gust went down by 5. Now I only have 28. I did see a moveset recently where, like, Spite was actually a very good move. It was useful because, I forget what Pokemon it was, but, like, it was... Usually it mostly got hit by, like, low PP moves, and so you would just Spite them afterwards. I wonder if any pressure Pokemon with the ability pressure, if any of them can learn Spite, because that would be a kind of a mean combo there. Alright, here you go, Pidgeotto. Pebble. Now we can make the Pebble fly. We'll keep Gust. We'll keep that. Yeah, Whirlwind is worthless, pretty much. At least in this context, you know. Back in my day, Gen 3 OU, if you didn't have a Whirlwind Pokemon on your team, if your Skarmory didn't know Whirlwind, you insta-lost to a Baton Pass team, and that's just the way it was. You know what I mean? Or Haze, I guess, but even then, people didn't run Haze. They would just go Whirlwind. Yeah, man. BP teams, huh? In my good old days. Alright, let's put another Repel. Hello, ma'am. Beat me not! Huh? Beat who? What? Alright, Jody. This flies there. Quick attack should be there. Goes. Nope, nope. And then. Yeah, I like that order. Yeah. Does anyone else have rules for how they like to order their moves? I go like stab 1, stab 2, support moves, and then healing moves at the end. Ideally, that's how I like to do it. May the departed Pokemon rest in peace. May they do so. Damn, y'all hotboxing the shit out of this. Alright, we can wake up now. Great Ball. A lot of items just hanging out with all these tombstones. Ghost, no! Channeler Paula. Yeah, I think they messed up by not giving the grunts names. They should have names. I guess because they're the bad guys, they didn't want anyone to feel bad for their name being used for a bad guy, like a mook. That's probably why, actually. Although they eventually started using names, didn't they? For grunts? I don't know, man. I can't really remember that. JD, you'd never reorder the moves? I'm sorry. That sounds insane to me. That would drive me crazy. To know that, like, I got a menu every time for my main stab move. That's crazy. Evil guys always have weird Unreal names. Oh, are we talking about Pokemon Colosseum? Like, Team Snag'em Biden? Yeah, they have very weird Unreal names. Hey, Depster, you don't reorder? The nicknaming thing is... That totally makes sense. If I didn't start Nuzlocking, I would have never nicknamed a Pokemon, ever. I never nicknamed back in the day. But I definitely reordered the moves every time. I'm like, alright, I want my main move in the first slot, so I can just mash A, you know? But that's fascinating to me. It's like one of those little things that I feel like it reveals a little bit about the kind of person you are based on how you play Pokemon, you know? Like, how neurotic are you, maybe, is what it's... Maybe that's what this is about. I don't know. Yeah, this is the best place to grind, by the way, because of this healing pad. Matt does stab moves first, then damaging non-stab moves, yep. Then setup / non-attacking moves in that order. Me too, dude. Depster, you've done one Nuzlocke, but you lost. And you nicknamed, but that was the once. Yeah. Yeah. If I wasn't streaming and if I wasn't like Nuzlocking and if that never was a rule, I would never nickname my Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, that's a Squirtle, you know? How am I going to come up with a better name than Squirtle? It's impossible. Okay? It's impossible for me to come up with a name that's superior to the name of the Pokemon. But I guess now we have to because Nuzlocking, you know? Or just scroll to the move, my brothers. Join me! I could call it Squirtle. What the fuck did you just say to me? What the fuck is that abomination in my chat? Squirtle? That is not fun to say. I will say that. Squirtle? Okay, actually, I do have an idea. If I was gonna nickname like a Ribbon Master Squirtle for Gen 3, okay? Just to explain real quick in case you're not familiar, Ribbon Master, I would like to have a Squirtle starting from Gen 3, transfer it through every single game, and collect every single ribbon onto it along the way from all the contests and everything else, right? So that would be my Ribbon Master Squirtle. And I was thinking about what I would nickname it. I think I've settled on, once it becomes a Blastoise, I think I would name it Turquoise. So then it would be Turquoise the Blastoise. Am I cooking, chat, with that one? I think I am. I think that's a very good nickname for a Blastoise, is Turquoise. It rhymes. It's color adjacent or whatever. Like, tell me I'm cooking or tell me I'm not. You know, just be honest with me. But I think that's what I've settled on for naming my own personal Squirtle. Wow, my Pidgeotto is faster than this Haunter. Hell yeah. Turquoise is a blue-green color, you know? It's a very fun blue color that I really enjoy. It is the color of Squirtle. Of course, Blastoise isn't the same color, but, you know. You can't have it all. And I'm definitely not going to make it a shiny Squirtle. I don't want to deal with shiny Blastoise for every game, you know? You can't stand when Pokemon games have gauntlets of weak trainers. Yeah, I do think it's kind of a waste of time. I agree with you with this. I think I fought every trainer, actually. I took a step I didn't need to. Repel again! What floor am I on now? Which floor has the healing pad? That was the 5th floor. Okay, this is 6th floor. One more floor and we get the optimal Cubone odds, okay? But anyway, yeah, it's like there's way too many channelers here. Oh, what the fuck is this? Give me blood. Whose blood do you want, ma'am? Angelica? Angelica, please, what do you mean by that? Like, are we talking, like, period blood? Like, what are we looking for here? I mean, I'll help if I can, but I don't know, man. That line would never fly in an E-rating game today. You know, back in my day, you know, in your kids' games, you could ask the player for blood and nobody would bat an eye, you know? We've fallen so far as a society, guys. You can't even ask for blood anymore. Please, can you spare a cup of blood? Please, just ask your neighbor. You know, you're just asking for a favor. Doesn't fly nowadays. Can't do it. By the way, Pidgeotto is slapping this whole... This is another thing too, like... I guess they were anticipating most players would be relying on normal moves. And so, like, wow, look at this, guys. It's a bunch of Pokemon that are immune to your normal moves. Wow. That's so tricky, right? I feel anemic and weak. Dude, she is dying right now. I think what she needs is a blood transfusion, is what she was asking. That was not creepy at all. She is actually undergoing, what's that thing called? I guess it's anemia. I don't know, man. Her blood is low. you know? Back in my day, I could nickname every Pokemon Cock, and nobody would bat an eye. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth, man? What happened to us? Huh? So silly. Let's see. Man, what do we do after Lavender Tower? So we've got a few options. Like, we could try Silpco, but the levels are a lot higher. So I like to save that for later. We could try Route 12, and we could try Route 16. But either way, we're gonna need to wake up that Snorlax. It's pretty much Snorlaxing time. Yeah. I think we'll catch both Snorlax, like we did in Gen 1, and just try and compare, see which Snorlax is better, you know? I think that's what I'll end up doing. Something fell out! Of what, ma'am? What the hell? My hair didn't fall out, it was a malevolent spirit. My hair fell out. Hey, Double A Yas Yas, what's up over on YouTube? Thanks for tuning in. We're climbing Pokemon Tower right now. I'm also streaming on Twitch if you want to hang out there. Only reason to... Oh, shit. It's on this floor that the Marowak is, Oh, God. I really thought it was going to be one floor more, but here we are. What moves do you know, ma'am? Headbutt, Bone Meringue. Okay. Should be fine. We should be okay, right, guys? It doesn't have a thick club. So... I'm gonna sand attack it, though. You love YouTube better than Twitch? That's fair. Hey, that's why I dual stream, you know? Whatever works for you works for me. That's what I always say. I think Gyarados is the best response here. I mean, the Bone Meringue, all I can do is get headbutted, we intimidate it, all of that good stuff. Really wish I had a water move right now, but can't have it all. But yeah, I stream Mondays and Thursdays, Double A. I do have Fire Red. I actually have every single physical Pokemon game. I've collected them all. And,
Who would play such a rotten trick?
Oh, hey, Ozzy! Thanks for the raid! Appreciate you, buddy. Hey, Jay Milton. Yeah, I have every single Pokemon game, and I'm working through playing through every single generation with the actual physical cartridges and beating all of them 100%. It's an Osradium. That's actually really good. Why did I never think of that? Oh, yeah. But yeah, oh, that's cool. So, wow, the YouTube algorithm kind of hooking me up here, sending the stream to Double A's feed. Yeah, I do have all the physical games. The only one I'm missing is Pokemon Box on Forge. Yeah. Oh, you got a new emote, Ozzy? Let's go. That's a cute emote. Is this supposed to be you? Is that your VTuber or PNG tuber persona? Because that's a very anime... Yeah. Looking like a Fire Emblem protagonist, you know what I'm saying? Isn't that game like $8,000, J Milton says? Yeah, Pokemon Box, it's like $2,000. I do not have the Mystery Dungeon games now. I just mean the core main series games. I have all of them. Except for Pokemon Box. I'm thinking about getting Pokemon Ranger as well. I'm probably only going to get one of them, though, just because I want to get the Manaphy egg, legitimately, you know? Let's see. Okay, so we're going to make it to the top floor, which means we're almost ready for our encounter, and hopefully we get Cubone, but probably not. But beyond that, it's what? Rockets? Yeah, 3 rocket grunts up here. Alright, that's not too crazy. I'm just gonna use Fearow. Yeah. Yeah, Double A, if you, I've played Blue Stadium, Crystal, Stadium 2, Emerald, and Colosseum. All on stream. All Nuzlocked. All with hard rules. Beat all of them first try. Definitely had some deaths. It was very sad. But, you know, we do what we can. Okay, so let's run out of Repel now, because as soon as we finish this floor and save Mr. Fuji, it will teleport us out of the tower. And I do not feel like climbing up here again. So let's... There's the Repel. Alright, y'all. We're gonna let Ivysaur handle the catching. Okay? And, let's see what happens. It's a Ghastly. Okay. I mean, we all knew it would be a Ghastly, right? It's a Ghastly. Okay. Is that Worf? Good job, JD. Enjoy your channel points. 2,500, all for you. Give me a good nickname for this female Ghastly, huh? You had hope, Matt? I appreciate it. I had a little bit of hope. We got the Cubone in Gen 1, so, like, why not again? And it's level 16. They gave us the weakest Ghastly they could have. Fucking hell, dude. They're gonna make me grind this from a level... It could have been a level 25 Haunter, by the way. But no, it had to be level 16. Thanks, game. Which ball should we... I'll use a Pokeball. Depster, you played the first Mystery Dungeon for a couple hours on Switch. Couldn't figure out how it was supposed to be fun. I've heard comments like that, Depster, yeah. Of like, it's only for certain people kind of vibe.
That's the fun part of Pokemon Battle.
It sure is. The grinding, the grinding of the Ghastly from level 16 with what moves? Fucking Lick, dude. Y'all ever grinded a Ghastly with no TMs and actually use it in battle? It's a miserable experience. Let's see. Ghastly, the gas Pokemon, weighs 0.2 pounds. I think it is still tied for the lightest Pokemon ever, but I'm not 100% sure. It's almost invisible. This gaseous Pokemon cloaks the target and puts it to sleep without notice. Alright. Orphe, are you there, buddy? Do you have a nickname for us? Let me refill my water. And hopefully JD is back in a bit. And if not, we've unlocked the name raider. We are in Lavender Town. I'll just leave it unnicknamed until JD comes in the chat. But anyway, let me get this water. And we'll take a quick break. Let me run some ads actually, just to get that out of the way for people coming up. I'll run 1 minute of ad, okay? I'll be right back. Y'all go to the bathroom, take a break or whatever. My cat just went to the bathroom and I can fucking smell it. Jesus Christ. But I'll be right back, guys. All right? Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere unless you got to go to the bathroom. Holy shit. That shit smells like shit. Yeah.
They got
Ew,
us.
cat pee. Exactly.
Slater.
Whoa, 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 Jay Milton! With the big bitties. Oh, thanks, dude. Jay Milton, by the way, oh, my ad break button didn't work. Rip. Well, an ad's gonna play in a little bit anyway. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Jay Milton, I sent you an invite on Pokemon Go to join my party. So, yeah. We gotta spin 150 Pokestops. We'll hit that no problem. Hell yeah. You're in there. We're squared up. Life is good. Amen. Alright, I'm gonna snooze that ad. Alright. As soon as Orf gets in the chat, we have to ask him what to nickname the Ghastly, okay? Those are the rules. You know the rules. So do I. Good thing you do on your way to work? Hell yeah. Yeah, and I spin stops when I'm at work as well. I literally work on top of 4 Pokestops and a gym. Very convenient. One of those Pokestops I actually added myself. Yup. I'm built different, guys. Okay. But, yeah. Alright, let's take out these grunts.
What do you want? Why are you here?
I want to... I don't know, why am I here? The game doesn't really explain why you should go up here and what you're doing up here, besides, like, oh, there's a Marowak that died. I guess it's because, yeah, they do tell you... Yeah, they do tell you Team Rocket is, like, making a mess here. Yeah, alright, fair enough. Alright, what should be our next prediction, guys? Do we go get the Snorlax yet? Whoa, I don't know. Maybe we go get that Snorlax. Open up the world. Then we can go to Fuchsia. Then we can get Surf. Then we can go to Safari Zone. And then we can get mad when we don't get a good Pokemon. I missed Fly, are you kidding me? Come on, Sue Bird. You're a bird, for goodness sake. There we go. This Golbat should be a Crobat by now. But it's not allowed in Fire Red, Leaf Green. You can't do it. I gotta get rid of Splash. Just realized I still have Splashing Gyarados. Actually, I'll learn a new move right now. Funny enough. What is it? Leer? I guess that's better than Splash. Why not? Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna break my rule of like always having attacking moves above non-attacking moves, because tackle is so trash at this point of the game. I like how they just leave the tower, by the way. Because Splash is, or tackle's so bad, I'd rather Leer have higher priority. You know what I'm saying? We were just talking about this move reordering. Gyarados doesn't learn good moves until you have a TM. Yeah, and I did teach it Secret Power through TM. But it's still, yeah. We're still kind of dry, moveset-wise. We'll get Surf soon. And it is a plus special attack Gyarados, so... Surfing Gyarados... This Surfing Gyarados won't be bad. I don't think. Alright, this coughing coming up... A little scary. I don't want it to explode. Oh, Jesus. Now we're getting mob encounters. Because I turned off Repel. Hello, Ghastly. Oh, it's level 15. Okay, I guess they didn't give me the weakest Ghastly they could have. It could have been one level lower. So, there you go. Yeah, I could... The grind isn't as bad as it could have been, right? That's the silver lining. Fucking level 16 Ghastly. Could have been level 25. Oh, well. I like how Mr. Fuji has his own unique sprite, by the way. That's a very cute looking old man sprite. I mean, you can see his little eyebrows are like droopy. That's what I'm gonna look like when I get old. Mr. Fuji. That'll be me. Alright, coughing. I'm gonna intimidate you. Oh, never mind. I decided not to use Gyarados as my lead. Oh, you bastard! He tried to blow up. That is why I used Fly. You bastard! Fuck you. Get wrecked. Super riggedy wrecked. It was either send out my Intimidate Gyarados first or Fly on it. And I'm glad I did that, because what the hell?
Pokemon are only good for making money. Why not use them?
Imagine if I was slower. I don't want to imagine that world where a Firo is slower than a coughing. I do not want to live in that world. Okay, final trainer. Let's send out Gyarados.
You're not saving anyone, kid.
Rude. I mean, I just beat up everyone else. You're the last guy. Alright.
Squirtle, 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 Squirtle.
Whoa, 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 Elmeister!
We're Team Rocket. We threaten.
Oh shit! Thanks, dude. Thanks for the gift sub to Ozzy. Appreciate you, man. And by the way, you guys, if you haven't, I'm sure you probably have. Most of you guys are always hanging out here, but yeah, we gotta give a shout out to Ozzy. Just for the raid. Appreciate you, Ozzy. Appreciate you, Elmeister, for the gift sub. Jeez. How kind and nice of you to do that. Did that work? Did the shout out work? No, I don't think it did. To the homie! To the goat! That's right. Here we go, I can do it here. Boom. Thanks, Ozzy. And thank you, Elmeister. To the homie! To the window! To the homie! To the homie! Till the sweat drop down my homie! Till all my females homie! Yeah. Alright, we'll save Fuji. What do you guys think? What should we do first? Yeah, our options are Route 16 Snorlax, Route 12 Snorlax, Silph. I think we do Route 16. There's less trainers than the Route 12 through 15 Gauntlet. Like, yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot of work to be doing. So usually I just go down Cycling Road. Don't fight us Rockets. And then we could get a Doduo. We love Doduo, don't we, guys? You're not getting away with this. Sure looks like I am. Alright, Mr. Fuji. Eh? You came to save me? Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the spirit of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House, at the foot of this tower. Well, Meister, it's been quite a week for gaming. Let's see, Magfest. Oh, that's one of them. That's one of them like conventions, right? You're getting a car? That's exciting. You fixed your gaming computer? That's awesome. And then you can play SF6 with me? Yeah, I'd be down for that. I'm very good at Street Fighter. I will warn you. I'm quite good at Street Fighter 6. I'm master rank like 1700 range right now. But yeah, I can play with you. Maybe show you some things. You know. And you want to gift me Lego Party? Well, you don't have to do that, buddy. I appreciate that. Could be fun to play with the guys, though. Mr. Fuji have been praying alone for Cubone's mother. Oh, that's so sad. What's this book say? Pokemon Fan Magazine Monthly Grand Prize Drawing. The application form is gone. It's been clipped out. Someone must have applied already. What the hell is the point of that? Your machine had a motherboard issue. That's good. I don't have Kirby Air Riders. I will say that. I don't know about Kirby Air Riders. I've heard it's fun, but yeah, it's not the kind of game that I would play regularly. Steeler, your Pokédex quest is one that requires strong dedication. Without deep love for Pokémon, your quest may fail. I'm not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it. The Poké Flute. Dun dun dun! We can wake up the top tier OP-mon in this game. Upon hearing the Poké Flute, sleeping Pokémon will spring awake. Try using it on Pokémon that are sleeping obstacles. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Snorlax. Alright, thanks, Mr. Fuji. This is really Mr. Fuji's house. He's really kind. He looks after abandoned and orphaned Pokémon. That's sweet. It's so warm. Pokémon are so nice to hug. I can't imagine Psyduck actually being that warm, right? It's a duck. I mean, I guess it's kind of pudgy. As long as it's not wet, then it's probably warm. I have a hard time believing any water type would be warm. Like, I feel like they would just be full of cold water. Generally speaking, you know? Now I don't need awakenings. Oh, good point, Matt. That's a great point, actually. Yeah. You just sell that shit and then just play the ocarina and then I'm good to go. The Song of Waking. I don't know. Alright, let's put Pidgeotto back in the box because, I mean, come on. What is this, a bird trainer run? Oops, all birds? Hell no. Okay, let's get Mankey out. Probably. Doug Trio, probably. Didn't get Marowak or Cubone. So I don't... Still don't know what I want to get in Celadon. You know, probably Eevee, but I might as well wait to make that decision as long as I can. We'll get another Eevee in Pokemon XD. We have an Espeon still from Colosseum. So it's not like we don't have any Eevees whatsoever. Oh, we have this Ghastly, right. What's this Ghastly's nature? Impish? No. No, not Impish, dude. And that minus special attack. God damn it. Plus defense, minus special attack, Ghastly, huh? But, I mean, it's still gonna be useful because it's immune to explosions. It's immune to fighting and normal. It's still gonna have a good special attack, but it's not gonna, really? I mean, that's one of the worst natures it could have possibly had. Absolute, like, bottom tier shit here. Impish. Well, I mean, I guess it does fit character-wise, if it's... Alright, let's see how good the IVs are, and let me find out about this. Alright, hold on. Let's show you the IV calculator here. We're using the SciPoke calculator. Alright, so the HP is 39. The attack is 16. The defense is 19. 36 special attack. 18 special defense. 32 speed. And it's impish. Jesus. Alright, what do we got? Oh, damn. Like, these stats are pretty solid, actually. These stats could have been pretty solid. The attack stat is really bad, which is good. The speed isn't amazing, that's fine. Everything else is decent. The special attack is definitely on the higher side. I think we still use it. I think we still use it. Yeah, I think we still use it. Let me see. The Snorlax is the next thing we're gonna do, and Snorlax is kind of scary fight. It's on the scary side. It's a little bit scary. There's no way to have an Ultra Ball at this point in the game, though. Actually, I take that back. You can get an Ultra Ball in the Silph Co. But I think there's only one. How many are there? Ultra Balls. There's 2 Ultra Balls. Yeah, not worth going in the Silph Co for that. So we have to catch the Snorlax with Great Balls. Dude. Okay. Alright. Okay. Does the Snorlax have a way to hit a Ghastly? I think it does. I think it has, like, rollout or something. Let me find out. Snorlax, what are you up to in Gen 3? Oh, Snorlax cannot hit a Ghastly, actually. The only attacks it has are Headbutt and Snore. But it does have Rest. Oh my god, so it's gonna be so annoying to catch. So annoying to catch. Is there any way to, like... Wait, we can use Spite. Oh my god, yes. We can use Spite. It would PP stall it. I don't really want it to get, like, super low on PP. Like, I don't want it to struggle itself, but... that's probably what ends up happening, right? 32 speed. That's probably faster than the level 30 Snorlax, right? I imagine Snorlax is still going to be slower. Because I think I'm going to use this Ghastly to help me catch Snorlax. Yeah, it'd have to have a perfect speed IV. Or a plus speed nature to outspeed this Ghastly. Alright, we should grind the Ghastly a little bit. Okay. Alright, decision made. We'll pull out Ghastly. Oh god. 88, you love the first gen Ghost Pokemon? Yeah, I think Gengar, Haunter, and Ghastly, I think they're all pretty good Pokemon. Like, they're cool ghost designs. The one thing I think about it, though, is, like, as a family, they don't make much sense. Lax cannot damage Ghastly, but I want to outspeed it for sure, so that I know what move I'm spiting. Because I want to spite Rest and Headbutt first. You know? If that makes sense. That way, when I'm spiting, I know for sure. You know what I mean. Let's see. Really, I should grind the Ghastly in fucking Pokemon Tower and get all those special attack EVs, right? Yeah, plus... there's the healing pad. I just need a good move for Ghastly to, like, help me beat other Ghastly, you know? Do I have any TMs for Ghastly? I don't think so. I guess Shockwave? Giga Drain? No, that's not gonna beat Ghastly's. You had a middle school crush named Estefany? Yeah, that's who we named the Doug Trio after. Was AA's middle school crush. We're like, well, you know, Estefany. No. We named it because we were gonna name it Stefan, right? Like, we were gonna name the Diglett Stefan, but I don't remember why it was Stefan. And then it turned out to be female. So they're like, well, Stephanie. I could teach it Thief, I guess. I do need something with Thief because we do need to steal items to get a lot of the good items in this game, like held items. Thief is not very good though. Shockwave. Oh man, like, are there any TMs that I can buy that would be good for Gengar or Ghastly? I mean, maybe it has a good hidden power. Probably not, though. Thunder. Yeah, it can miss, though. Hey, Holmesy. Win-Win is a TM. No, Win-Win is the first DLC of Smash Bros. Ultimate, Wave 2. Win-Win. For the Min-Min. Hi, Holmes. How you doing, man? Yeah, we just caught a really shitty Ghastly. Well, it's not... I mean, it has a shitty nature, but... other than the nature, it's okay. Other than the nature, it's pretty good, actually. Just ignore the nature. Let me see. Alright, the department store. What items? Today was weird. Why is everyone coming in on Mondays? I don't know. Maybe it's because it was like the first after like the holidays. Yeah, all of the TMs in Celadon Thor are physical moves, so none of that helps Ghastly. I guess... What about the Rocket Game Corner? Yeah, Depster, Holmes isn't even really feeling Prime 4. Like, from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, Holmesy, but you're like, Prime 4, meh, you know? Meh. Which is pretty much what I've heard from everyone. Prime 4 is awesome? Alright. Yeah. What do you like about Prime 4, Holmes? Be honest now. What's the Rocket Game Corner? Okay, Rocket Game Corner has Thunderbolt. That would be very nice. It's baby's first Metroid Prime. It's too easy, but it's still a Prime. You know, it would be my first Prime to beat. Okay, crazy question here for you guys, right? This was a crazy question, but I started Prime 1, and I've started Prime 1 several times going back to when I was a kid, and I've never gotten very far in Prime 1. Should I play Prime 4 first and then play Prime 1? Or would that be a dumb order of operations? No. Holmes says, no, what are you doing? You have to play Prime 1 first. I know Prime 1 is a good game. I've just never been able to get into it enough to, like, actually see it through, you know? Play it in order so you can see why everyone hates 4. You just don't want me to have a good time, huh? Oh, actually, I could get the Psychic TM. Dude, am I really gonna use Psychic TM on a impish Ghastly, though? I don't know about this. Hold on.
Wait, don't say a word. You wanted this.
I did. I did want this. Thank you, sir. TM29. Do I get any more TM29s? They pulled the Pikmin 4. Is Pikmin 4? I thought people liked Pikmin 4. Opinions? Are there... What opinions do y'all got on Pikmin 4? Oh, I can buy more Psychics in Gen 3 in Mauville in Emerald. So I can farm for Psychics. So then I guess what I have to decide is there any other Pokemon that I could catch that I would really want to save the Psychic TM for? Let's see here. If I were to buy the Abra and use it, they do get Psychic naturally. Slowpoke does get Psychic naturally. That's good in case we do want to use it. Drowsy and Hypno get it. Execute does not. If we were to get an Execute in the Safari Zone, not having Psychic would really suck. I can get a Vulpix in this game, AA. I have one more chance at getting Vulpix in the Cinnabar Mansion. Pokemon Mansion is what it's called, but I think it makes sense to call it Cinnabar Mansion, don't you? But yeah, that's my last chance to get Vulpix. I haven't gotten it yet. Let's see, what else could learn Psychic here? Let me pull up the spreadsheet here. So, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Venonat. Psyduck and Golduck couldn't learn Psychic by TM until Gen 4. Prime 4 is too linear without rewarding exploration. I do like exploration. Oh wait, unless it's Pikmin 4 is the one. Yeah, Pikmin 4... No, you're talking about Prime 4. Depster. Or maybe you're talking about Pikmin 4. No, you're talking about Prime 4. Bullet sponges. Bullet. There's no bullets in Pikmin. Can you imagine just shooting Pikmin? Nah, come on, man. That's messed up. Who would even think of that, huh? Yeah, Ghastly. Executor and Execute. Damn, dude. I would love to have Executor and Execute. Have Psychic. As we play through the game. Starmie with Psychic would be good, too. Jinx with Psychic. We could pretty much guarantee the Jinx as well. The Pikmin are the bullets. Yeah, I mean, that's how it feels playing against Olimar in Smash, right? You just shooting Pikmin at you over and over. Yeah, Jinx. We can get Jinx. We just have to catch a Poliwhirl, which is very easy in this game. The only ones that naturally learn Psychic... Not even Jinx. Mr. Mime does. Hypno. Slowbro, and Abra. Those are the only Psychic types that don't need the TM. Everybody else needs the TM. If the Gengar was a better nature, I think I would just let it rip. But it's not, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. We'll make the decision based on if we get Execute in Safari Zone or not. If we get a decent Execute, I think I'll just teach that. Well, I don't know, man. I already have a grass type. Would I really want 2 grass types? I know one's poison, one's psychic, but... Catch an Abra, maybe? We're probably gonna... I have an Abra and Emerald already, and because I don't want to double up on Pokemon encounters like that, I would trade the Abra for Mr. Mime, and Mr. Mime doesn't need the TM. That's a good idea, like Abra, yeah, but Abra also learns Psychic on its own, so it really doesn't need what was I gonna say? It doesn't really need the TM for Psychic. I might have a fly there. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just switch train the Ghastly a little bit to the point where it can for sure outspeed the fastest Snorlax in the West. And then we'll go get our first Snorlax, okay? So, let's get a prediction going, huh? Alright, guys, this is your chance to nickname the Snorlax. Route 16 Snorlax. Let's see. So obviously we're guaranteeing that it's a Snorlax. So what should we bet on? Should we bet on the gender? Should we bet on the nature? I kind of like the idea of betting on nature. Like, what is the plus? Plus what? Right? It could be plus attack, defense. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Because the gender is just 87-12. It's like weighted odds. It's almost always male. I mean, not almost always, but you know what I'm saying. It's pretty much gonna be male. So, yeah. Alright, we'll do that. So, the Snorlax could be neutral nature, attack nature, defense nature, attack, I'll just spell it out, special attack nature, special defense nature, and our favorite, super speed nature. We might have the fastest Snorlax in the West if we get lucky. Unlucky, I should say. If you're on Twitch, get those gambles in. If you get it right, you get to nickname the Snorlax, or suggest the nickname for the Snorlax. And then we can all vote on it together as a family. Snorlax is your favorite Pokemon, AA? Hell yeah. Tell you what, AA, since you're on YouTube and not on Twitch, I will give my vote to you in the YouTube chat. So you tell me what nature you want to predict, and if you get it right, you can suggest the nickname for the Snorlax. If you're the only one to get it right, then your nickname goes. If anyone else also predicts the same nature as you, then we will all vote on it in a poll together, okay? Sound good? Sound capiche? Damn it, I meant to go get the Pidgeotto. I'm gonna use the Pidgeotto to grind. So you just tell me what nature, AA. What do you think? Somebody already bet on attack nature, which would go hard in the paint. Hell yeah, Depster. Depster wants me to succeed right here. Not any nature. It's like the list is right here on the stream layout. It's neutral, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, or speed. So I'm asking you to predict which stat is boosted by the nature. One of the 5 stats that get boosted, or is it neutral so nothing gets boosted? Or I guess you could say what specific nature, and then I'll just, you know, line it up with what that nature would be. Special attack nature, AA? You want me to have a crappy Snorlax? Well, alright, we'll see. Hey, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I mean, we did get minus special attack plus defense Ghastly, so anything goes, right? Alright, I'll bet 1,000 points on AA's behalf. Okay. My audio is out. Is it? I see the audio going through. Anyone else missing audio? Looks like I dropped some frames. That's not good. But it seems like they got picked back up, so maybe we're okay. Anybody else having issues with audio? Because it happens. You know, that's the great thing about sports and about streaming, is you can't rely on anything. AA logged out, came back, and the audio was okay, hopefully. Alright, that's good. My e-girl voice changer turned on. Is that a thing? I need to get me one of those. Then I'll have all the subs. Oh, hell yeah. Sign me up, Depster. Send me the link, dude. You said special attack nature? I got you. Yep. I put it in there for you, AA. So, I have bet 1,000 channel points for you. If it ends up being special attack, I'll ask you what nickname you'd like for the Snorlax, okay? And if other people also bet on special attack, then we'll have the chat vote for it, okay? Level 18 Ghastly. Oh, the back sprite for Ghastly looks interesting. I think this back sprite is bad, but I can't put my finger on it. It's like the eye and the mouth are like not lined up correctly, but they had to put it like that to even show it. You know what I mean? It looks bad, I think. Yeah, and I'll turn on the e-girl voice here in a bit. Can you imagine? Oh, Jesus. It's not for me, dog. It is not for me. Alright, you guys got about 10 minutes to guess on this Snorlax nature. Alright, here we go. This is where we want to grind. Yes. Right next to the healing pad. All the Snorlaxin. I mean, all the Ghastly. God, level 16. Don't you love catching a Pokemon that's weaker than all the other Pokemon? The best part about sports and Pokemon battles. Yep, go ahead and lick me. Keep licking. Keep licking, don't stop licking. I can't run in here? Can I bike? No. Dude, this is crazy. I guess they want me to be respectful and not run on these graves. I guess I understand that, but like... slow. Oh look, it's a level 15 Ghastly. Maybe I could beat this one. Probably not, though. Hop in here someday and my rugged mud... oh god, yeah, I could never. I could never do like a streaming persona. That's just not me, you know? I just gotta be me, be myself. Raw. Immediate tab close. Damn, Depster, you're saying you would quit out on me if I turned into an anime girl? That's fair. I would do the same thing. It's just not my thing, you know? I started doing kawaii dances. I don't even know what that looks like or what that is, but I know about them. Yeah, I'm pretty far from that. You know, I gotta just be true to myself. And I'm just a gruff, fucking ugly looking motherfucker. You know, I just gotta be real with it. Oh, I didn't mean to fly, and I'm gonna take more damage. Oh well. Healing pad is right here. Yay, I'm healed. Oh, I sense a cat along my legs. Do one of the cats want to be on stream right now, guys? Hop on stream with me? Might need you. I'm shocked that this Meowth hasn't picked up any items since we walked into this. Yes, curse yourself and die. Alright, you guys got like 7 minutes to predict on this Snorlax nature. Have some fun with it, you know? Gamble some channel points. You get it right, you get to nickname it. What could be better than that? Wing attack is better than Gust. We're just gonna get rid of that. Perfect. Shoot, this Pidgeotto is gonna catch so many special attack EVs while I'm in here. It might end up being... Oh, hey, there's a Cubone! Look at that, you guys. We were talking about Cubone, and now there's the Cubone. Can I KO it without taking any damage? I don't think it can hit Ghastly. And that is correct. Hell yeah. Get the club? I wish. I don't have Thief right now. Imagine this one had the club, though. I'd be very annoyed. No way to know. Lick it. No damage. Yep. I did get the paralysis, though. Maybe I should catch it just for... yeah. Just in case. And then if it doesn't have the club, I just toss it. I don't like to adhere strictly to the no catching anything else thing, because, you know, we're trying to do the post game and everything else anyway. I think I will catch it, just for funsies. Let's see if it's got a club. If it does, I will pop the fuck off. If it somehow has the club. We in the club. Not that I'll even be able to use it. I'm probably not going to get a Cubone for this Nuzlocke. Hello. Nah, don't nickname it. Just send it to the box. Healed up. This is the best grinding spot in all of Pokemon, by the way. Straight up. I mean, the EVs in here are good, because you're going to get special attack EVs pretty consistently. You can immediately heal without leaving. I mean, come on. It's the goat! The goat! Let's see. Stepster, me, and Matt. Wait, Matt, you think it's gonna be plus speed, dude? The plus speed Snorlax? I should be annoyed with you, but that's just... It's such a funny concept as plus speed Snorlax. Double A, what are the chances of a shiny Ghastly? It's 1 in 8,192 in this game. 1 in 8,192. Very low. but not impossible. I did get a shiny Poochyena in Emerald while I was grinding, so it's possible. Yeah. I'm not too worried about it, though. I know how to RNG manip, or could learn in this game. So we can get whatever shiny we want, really, if you put enough time and effort into it, you know? Shiny Ghastly's pretty good, though. I think it's blue? Correct me if I'm incorrect. Pretty sure it's a blue boy. It's got blue gas. Pretty good. Yeah. It makes me sad that the Gengar shiny is so bad, because it starts out pretty good. Imagine if Gengar was just like a light blue. That would be good. I would sign up for that shiny all day, every day. But no. At least the Mega and the Gigantamax are white. It's like they realized they really messed up making the Gengar shiny bad. Yeah, what is a Gengar shiny anyway? Yeah, the shiny's blue. Yeah, Ghastly is such a bright blue in these games, in this era. They darkened the blue later on. I don't like the modern shiny Ghastly, actually. I prefer it to be more like saturated blue, like a bright, vivid blue. Because I think that's cool for like a ghosty Pokemon like him. Oh, another Cubone! You know, but meh. Anyway, I don't feel like trying to catch every Cubone. I kind of just did that first one for the lulz. Because what if the first Cubone I ever see had a thick club? That'd be great. I just had to know for my own sake. Alright, level 13 Ghastly. I mean, I could beat that. Just lick it. Yeah. Paralyze it? Yeah. And it cursed itself to death? Hell yeah. Nice. Good job, Ghastly. Alright. With that level up from Ghastly, I think we're okay to outspeed every Snorlax we could encounter. So, and then Diamond betting 11 channel points on neutral nature. I would take a neutral Snorlax. That's fine, you know? That's a safe bet. Because Snorlax kind of wants all of its stats available to it. Except, I mean, maybe special attack, but it can learn Surf and stuff, so you can use the special attack. And you don't want to decrease any of its defenses. So, yeah, I would take neutral. No problemo. Yeah, neutral's never bad for in-game teams. You know? If I could guarantee every encounter was neutral, it would be less fun. I will say that. It'd be less fun. Because it feels good getting like an adamant insert, whatever, right? Doesn't Lax have like 40 special attack? No, it's like 65. I'll double check here for you. Snorlax. Base stats. 65. I knew that off the top of my dome. 65 is not great, but like, you know, it's good enough if you hit something ×4 super effectively, right? Like if you surf a golem. But you're right. Like it's not good enough to like you're a special attacker now. Freaking Ariados has 60. All right. I mean, let's not compare anything to Ariados. Ariados is ass. All right. All right. We're locked in on the predictions, guys, which means let's go get that Snorlax, huh? When the golem just drowned? Exactly. 65 special attack is just enough to drown a golem, I think. I think. Alright. Moment of truth here. Nobody bet on defense or special defense. So that means it's definitely going to be one of those two, and nobody gets any points. But everybody can still suggest a nickname, and I'll just pick my favorites. You know how it is. Alright. I'll heal. Okay, so the idea is we're just gonna spite the Snorlax a lot. I think. Double A, if you win, you got a good nickname. I sure hope so. Is there anything I can do besides just spite it? Not really. Lick, just for wasting PP turns? Yeah. And then, what can I do? I could sleep powder it to actually put it to sleep. I could flash. Sand attack. Dragon Rage to make sure it doesn't die. I don't crit it on accident. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I've got a pretty good team for like actually catching this thing. Meowth doesn't really have a role for it. Is there anything else that I could use instead of Meowth? Just to help us catch... Yeah, this guy's got Stun Spore. And Sleep Powder. Should I have more Sleep Powders? Sure, why not? Alright. Okay. Now, we need to buy a bunch of Great Balls. We don't know how many Great Balls it's going to take to get the Snorlax, but it could be a lot. I only have 2, and I have like 9 Pokeballs. So let's fly. Oh, and let me see if that Cubone had Thick Club or not. If it doesn't have Thick Club, I just, I mean, I'll need it for the Dex anyway, so I'll just keep it in my box forever. Let's see. Let's find out. Oops. It did not have a Thick Club. You would see the item sprite right there. Yep. It's Lonely Nature, though. I mean, that is the definitive nature for a Cubone, right? They're all lonely. So sad. Alright, well, anyway. This guy goes to the, I don't know, the Dex box. Very fitting. Exactly. And then we'll just name this Pokedex. To clarify, these are not to be used in battle. Alright. Pokedex, Cemetery, RIP the Fear, the Spearow. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Alright. We're ready to try and catch the Snorlax. No, we're not. We need to buy Great Balls. Whew. Alright. How many Great Balls should we buy? Do I have Paralysis? I do. I have Stun Spore on my Weeping Bell. I'm going to try sleeping it first, though. Sleep just has a better multiplier. I think I'm going to buy 30 Great Balls. No, that's not even enough. I have so much money. 40 Great Balls. Lock it in. 40 Great Balls. We can use them later on. Are you Snorlax on Route 12 or Snorlax near Cycling Road? Snorlax near Cycling Road. Yep. We're going to do Route 16. Snorlax. That's what the prediction was, and that's what the prediction will be. Okay, Snorlax. Damn, he a big boy, though. I'd like to take a nap with a Snorlax. He looks cozy. That's basically what the Pokemon Sleep game is, right? Okay, so the idea is we're going to spite anytime it uses Headbutt or Rest. And I will be tracking the PP on my end. Play the Pokeflute. Yeah, the Route 12 to 15 is so long. I always do 16 first. It attacked in a grumpy rage. I might have wanted to save first. Well, you know, we're not trying to save scum anything anyway. Because we are playing with, like, challenge rules. But yeah, just in case the game crashes, saving often is good. Oh well. Let me get the list of how much PP it actually has before I start up here. I guess I don't know how much PP it has. Alright, Headbutt has how much PP? Headbutt has 15. Yawn has 10. Just want to know when it's going to start to struggle itself and prevent it from KOing itself. Rest has 10 in this gen. Has 5 now in the newer gens. And then Snore has probably 10. Snore has 15 actually, PP. Okay. So it only has 50 turns of moves. But we're going to spite it to where it has even less. So we're going to lick first, because I can't spite anything. And then it does headbutt. Perfect. So we can spite that down. So it's 14. Now reduce it by 5, so now it's at 9. Okay, Snore. So it's at 14 snores. I don't want to spite Snore. That doesn't do anything to us. It rested, so it's at 9. I'm going to spite that. It rested by 3, so it's at 6. It headbutted again, that's at 8. Spite that again. It's at 4. And then I don't know what move it just did. I did not see that. Clip it. Let me clip that. Shiny fucking Snorlax. Why do I care about spiting it? Because I'm gonna swap. Yeah, this Gengar can't do anything to it. Let's see. What was the last move it did? But it failed. What failed? Snore. Okay, it did snore again. Cool. Alright. Don't spite the snore. Yawn. Don't spite the yawn. I'm gonna be sleepy. I think I'll switch out here. I'll switch to Intimidate. Snorlax is one of your favorite mons. I like Snorlax a lot. I do. I think it's a little boring, but I do like it. Oh, it yawned again? Okay. He's just a lazy fat foodie. Yeah, I was talking about this on a previous stream. I think it was last week. Where I was like, I hope they never, ever make a Pokemon that's, like, lazier and fatter than Snorlax. Like, that should always be Snorlax's thing. That he's the laziest, sleepiest, fattiest Pokemon in existence. Just let that be Snorlax until the end of time. And I hope they keep it like that. You know, Kamala might be sleepier, but he ain't as heavy, you know? Okay, that's another headbutt. He only has 3 headbutts left, I think. Yeah, there's others that are heavier, but the combination of heavy and like gluttonous and like sleepy, like it needs to be the best combination of those 3. You know? You only got 3 headbutts left. Rested, sweet. We could spite that. Spite it down by 2. Okay. That's a 3. It yawned again. That's a 6. So I'll just keep intimidating it. Double A, that's why he's your favorite? Yeah, I think that's awesome. I think that's respectable. It's a respectable favorite Pokemon. For sure, dude. I think we all have a little bit of Snorlax inside of us, don't we, guys? Wouldn't you say? Okay, this should be its last rest. I spied it away. Oh. There it is. It's because it used it that turn. Okay. That's interesting. I did not know that. I think that maybe not even the Bulbapedia has that. So I just proved that if you spite a move as they use it for their last PP, the spite will fail and they'll be able to use the move, even if you outsped them. So that's cool. Alright, so he's out of rests. He can no longer heal himself, which is good. I just want to get rid of the headbutts so he doesn't try and kill us. Headbutt me, please. He's snoring now. You're not snoring. You're not even asleep. Headbutt me, please. Yawn. Okay. All right, let's try Dragon Raging it now, because it's not headbutting. So Gyarados should be okay. Plus with all these intimidates. Just don't crit me, sir. You yawn me again. No, I don't really want the Gyarados to get put to sleep. It's gonna be my main damage to safely damage it without KOing it. Yes, there's the headbutt. Sweet. Okay, we can spite that, and now he can't hurt. Yep, now he can't hurt Gyarados. He can yawn me still, which will be annoying, but that's okay. At least I won't take damage. Okay. You know what? I should try sleeping it right now, actually. Yeah, let's try sleeping it first. This is the most use you've ever seen out of Spite outside of Mystery Dungeon? Hell yeah, man. You know, just using the tools at my disposal. Right? Big brain in this. Oh yeah, it has a Chesto Berry, by the way. It always holds a Chesto Berry in this game. So if it does actually manage to sleep with rest, it'll always get a freebie rest. Unless you do what I just did and never let it rest. Okay, so we're both asleep now. That's fine. In Mystery Dungeon, it deletes all the PP. Oh my god, that would be so busted in actual Pokemon battling. Yeah, that would be so busted. That'd be unfair. Okay. Now we Dragon Range. How much does it do? 40? Okay. I woke up. Damn it, dude. Stop waking up. I will go ahead and Dragon Range it again. I'll just stay in and let it put me to sleep. And it can definitely take one more Dragon Rage. I think, though, I'm going to leave it at that HP. And sleep it and then just start trying to catch it now. I don't want to get it too low to where if we're getting unlucky and it starts struggling, that I only have like a handful of struggle turns left. You know what I mean? So let's just sleep it from here. And I think it might be out of yawns now. Or it only has one left. I'm not sure. Oh, right. It can snore while it's asleep. Duh. So it actually can hurt me now. That's fine. I'd rather sleep it than paralyze it for the better odds. It's okay. It only did 7 damage. It's not a big deal. That's so funny, though. I was like, wait, I just took damage? Of course. It snored, and I put it to sleep. Okay. Well, now it can't hurt me. But crit? I mean, crit will do what? Like 15 damage? I don't know. Nothing too crazy. I don't know. Maybe I do go for the Sunspore. Nah, I think I'm still gonna sleep it. Don't crits ignore attack debuffs. You're right, though. That's why it's doing so little. Yeah, you're right, though. You're absolutely right. That's a great point, and this guy does not want to get caught. Dude, yeah, if he crit me... okay, I guess I could catch it with Gas Leaf. I could paralyze it and then catch it with Gas Leaf. Yeah, Sleep Talk picks a random move. Snore is just an attack that you can only do when you're asleep. You'll never see Snore pretty much ever because it's so weak, it's not even worth having a move dedicated to a weak sleeping move like that, you know? Damn, dude. He's really staying asleep this time. Wow. Not even close to catching. It's struggling now? Oh, shit. Well, I could sleep it confidently. If it crits me, something will die. Alright, let's go for paralysis. Alright, we'll just go with paralysis. Don't crit me! Alright. Oh man, okay. Gyarados is asleep, that's fine. He can take a crit struggle. Probably. You feel like sleep would have been better now? But I have to keep reapplying it, and I was worried about getting crit to struggle and actually dying. Like that. And that's why I went for paralysis. Jesus. How much damage did that just do? Can I take another one? Another crit with Gyarados? Oh my god. How much did that just do? I was at 82. I'm at 47. I could take another one, yeah. Oh, Jesus. At least it took some damage. Yeah, it increased our odds. It did 2 shakes for once. Oh, dude. Okay. I'm about to lose a Mon to struggle, Snorlax. Come on, man. I need you to stay in the ball. Yes. Yes. Dude, that would have killed Weepinbell if I'd have kept it in and, like, maybe missed Sleep Powder or something. Oh, my God. All right. We did it. We caught it. Let's find out what the nature is. This is the moment of truth. Holy crap. Snorlax, the sleeping Pokemon. Very lazy. Just eats and sleeps. As its rotund bulk builds, it becomes steadily more slothful. Hell yeah, don't nickname it yet. We gotta find out what the nature is. Dude, I'm telling you, that catching Snorlax is always so scary. If you get bad luck, like, that dude will slap you up. Even with the Spite strat, we still, you know, Spite plus Intimidate. I guess I could have Sand Attacked it to even make it less unlikely. But anyway. Alright, here we go, guys. Moment of truth. Please show me a good nature. It's bold! No! No! Minus attack! No! It's 69 attack! No! And nobody guessed defense, so nobody gets any points. I'll just delete the prediction. You guys can all get your channel points back. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is the bad ending for everyone involved. I got a minus attack. Nobody got the right nature. Yeah, we could run it back. I think we'll do that next stream. I think we'll call it there, but let's just see how bad the IVs are. Hey, Depster, you heard attack? Yeah, minus attack. This thing is bold nature, dude. It's so sad. Nobody wins. Womp womp. I need to have a sound effect for like just a like a sad trombone, you know. At least it has thick fat. Yeah, actually that is better than immunity, right? Okay, let's see what the IVs are at least. Maybe the IVs will change our mind a little bit. Probably not. 58 defense, 50 special attack, 78 special defense, 31 speed. And it's bold. Ew. Oh my god, dude. These IVs are quite good. These IVs are quite good, except for the HP. And it's bold, dude. It's bold. The IVs are so solid. You would have named it Jabba, short for Jabba the Hutt. Well, since nobody correctly guessed it, I'm open to any suggestions. So, Jabba from AA. Anybody else got a nickname? It is a bold nature. You could maybe try and make it match the boldness. What would a bold male Snorlax be called? And then we'll catch the next Snorlax on Thursday. You would have named it America? America is pretty bold, is it not? Yeah, that's a pretty bold country right there. Okay, the PP restored itself. That's nice. And then Orf never came back to chat, so I guess this Ghastly will stay unnamed. But I'm not gonna lie, I like America as a nickname. I do. I'll bike my way over to Lavender. And then if anyone else has any suggestions, please let me know on the way there. Snorlax could be Jabba's cousin. Jabba would be an interesting Pokemon, wouldn't it not? It'd be like a poison type. It'd be like Muck, but more turd-like. Jabba the Hutt is just what happens when you breed a Snorlax and a Muck together, I think. Right? Isn't that right? Oh boy. Well, anyway, here's the name raider. I'm gonna go with America. Thank you guys for guessing on that. Tragically, nobody got what they wanted. I didn't get a good nature, and nobody got any channel points. But I'll name it America, because there's no country as bold as us. America. Okay, very nice. And America is male. I mean, we all know that. If America had a gender, it would absolutely be the malest. So, yeah. Okay. Well, America, fuck yeah. Getting really slothful and taking a big nap. America, fuck yeah. Alright. Cool. Well, y'all, I think I'll call it a stream there. You know, I started, somewhat on time, before 9 p.m. my time. Been live for 2.5 hours. That's not too bad. What did we accomplish today? We beat Giovanni in the Team Rocket HQ, or the Team Rocket hideout, and we cleared out the Lavender Tower, and we caught one of the Snorlaxes. So we're ready to go down Cycling Road next time. We're ready to go to Safari Zone next time on Thursday. Double A, I'm glad you had fun. We try to have fun in the chat, you know, we just kind of chop it up, talk Pokemon, guess on Pokemon, predict Pokemon, you know, all that jazz. We have fun, so I'm glad you had fun. If you decide to, please consider subscribing over on YouTube. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs so that I can be a full YouTube partner. And that way you'll know when I'm live, right? Mondays and Thursdays. Yeah, but thanks guys, thank you Matt. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Allmeister, for the gift sub. Appreciate you. Thank you, Osranium, for the raid. And love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Adios.